On a plane, a passenger suddenly had a heart attack. The flight attendant nervously asked if there was a doctor on board. Jack instinctively raised his hand, but the truth was he was not a doctor at all. Jack was actually a repairman. He often watched TV shows where doctors saved patients. His dream had always been to become a doctor. He took out loans and worked side jobs for years. He studied for 8 years but never got his medical license. He was now buried in debt. This trip abroad was his way to run away from creditors. So when the flight attendant asked if anyone was a doctor, Jack could not resist and raised his hand. He walked over to the sick passenger. The man's wife quickly pulled out a medical record. It said ischemic heart disease. He clearly needed urgent surgery, but Jack had never held a scalpel before. He told them he could not operate alone. He would need an anesthesiologist and a nurse. The flight attendant asked if there was an anesthesiologist.
Hey.
Then asked if there was a nurse. A young woman suddenly stood up. Now they seemed to have a simple surgical team, but when Jack asked about their experience, both of them looked nervous and embarrassed. They were fakes too. The nurse had only played a nurse while working in a bar. When she heard someone call for a nurse, she stood up out of reflex. As for the so-called anesthesiologist, he was just an unknown comic book artist. His pen name happened to be the anesthesiologist. Jack looked at them helplessly, but to avoid exposing himself, he quickly came up with another plan.